Hello again. This is Me to Academy channel for teaching, for teachers, for students. In today's lesson is about the choices between past simple or past progressive, past simple or what's known past continuous for some people or students around the world. So, which one you choose, past simple or past progressive? Actually, this is not the main question you have to ask. The main question is, how could I know the differences between past simple and past progressive? What you have to know is past simple actions happened in the past. Past progressive actions happened in the past. So what difference? Let's share with you the differences in a great way and a practical way too. Please concentrate and follow the next of the video. Now, which one you choose? Past simple, past progressive, or what? Let's go. Tenses chart, as you know, in three different ways. Past tenses, present tenses, future tenses. You can say before, now, next. Before, now, after. So we have three for the time or the tense of the line of the tenses. We have three sections: past actions in your life, memories, recent actions, then hopes, wishes, dreams for the future. But today I'm gonna talk to you about the past actions, memories, events happened in the past. For yesterday actions, last week actions, last year actions, an hour ago actions, and so on. But it's not only just the past. We have past simple and we have past progressive. So which one I choose in the past actions? Now I know that past means actions happened in the past before now. But which one I choose? Let's see. This is the line of the tenses. Please concentrate. If you're gonna talk about now, so it's a present. I go to school. Yes. And we have something happening for a while. It's a present continuous. I'm going to school. And something happened in the past, but with effect in the present. It's present perfect. This is not our topic today. The video is about past. So look at the green section. Past simple. What you can see is you are here now in the present simple of today. Now I talk to you as a present, and I will tell you what happened in the past with me. So yesterday I went to school. Past simple. Second shape of a verb. Go, went, I went to school. Write, wrote, I wrote a homework. Speak, spoke, I spoke some language yesterday. Learn, learned, I learned a new word yesterday, an hour ago. So past simple, green section. But before past simple, some duration of the time, it was an action or some actions were happening for a while, for some time. We call these actions happened before the past simple and continuous till the past simple came as a past continuous or progressive. I went to school or I was going to school. Big difference. When you say I went to school, it means the action happened and ended. When you say I was going to school, the action started as a while and lasted for some of the time. Sometimes, for example, take it took uh, 25 minutes. So I was going to school, and during the 25 minutes, a past simple happened, came to cut the duration of a past continuous. Next, you can understand by the chart here, we have past simple. I ate an apple. So I ate an apple. Ate, second shape of eat. Ate, wrote from write, spoke from speak, slept from sleep, and so on. Past simple. Past continuous or progressive is just was or were before the verb and ing at the end. So I was eating, I was reading, I was speaking, they were reading, they were sleeping, and so on. I'm gonna talk today only about the first two, past simple and past continuous progressive. And why? Because they are always following each other. As I told you, one is starting past continuous and taking some time, then a sudden action comes to cut the duration of this time, a past simple. A past simple and past progressive, in short, as a summary, past simple, past short actions, fast actions, finished actions, like when, suddenly, yesterday, and so on. Past continuous or progressive, long actions, as I told you, taking some time, 25 minutes past continuous. I was walking to the school. Actions is still in progress. Past simple will come to cut it. A sudden action, past simple. Past progressive, background actions used to describe contexts, keywords like while, as, when, to, and so on. So now we got the meaning of each one, definition of each one. Again, long actions, past continuous. The first action is past continuous, and the second action, a sudden action, is past simple and short, and it happened and ended. Let's go to see what is it. Again, simple past tense or past simple, verb plus ed for regular verbs like play, played, stop, stopped, and so on, or irregular, different derivations of the verb like go, went, gone, speak, spoke, spoken, write, wrote, written. Example here, I played the guitar. Okay, I played the guitar. Completed activity, done. Happened in the past, ended in the past in a short time. So we're talking now about past simple. You can say, yesterday I played the guitar. Yesterday, an hour ago. Okay, let's see some. We use the simple past tense to talk about what happened at that definite time. I mean, a time you know, like yesterday, definite time. Last night, month ago, last week. So something specific, you know it. Yesterday afternoon, specific time from yesterday, an hour ago. Okay, that's it. So what about the examples? In 2010, I did it. I did it in August. So it's clean now. I did it last year. I did it last month, 3 weeks ago. I did it when I was young. I did it when I was on holiday. So something specific for the time and a short time, short actions, and definite time. Let's go to past continuous or progressive. What is that? It's was, a formula. Was or were for singular, I was, he was, she was, it was, but they were correct. You were correct. We were, that's right. So was or were. Then the verb as a base form plus ing, go, not went. So was going, were reading, was speaking, were writing, and so on. So what does it mean? Ongoing action, ongoing activity, continuous activity for some time. Yes, but continuous. Another activity comes to cut it. This is past simple. But past progressive or continuous, taking a long action, taking some time to finish. That's it. Example, as I told you, I was singing, playing, he was playing, she was reading, it was going, you were writing, and so on. Let's go to examples. You can say in a negative or a question. I'm not. It's, my lesson today is not just about the formation. It's only concentrating about the meaning, because some students and most students don't know how to differentiate between past simple and past continuous in a sentence, in one sentence, if they are combined together. So what can we do? Uh, okay, it started. Simple past. Yes, perfect. Okay, it was starting. Yes, past continuous. Perfect. Good. You were starting. Past continuous too. Yes, perfect. They started. Simple past. Yes, perfect. That's right. You did not start. You didn't start. Past simple negative. Yes, perfect. I was not reading starting. Past continuous. Yes, or progressive negative. Yes, that's right. Let's go to the main topic of today is about what can you do if you got one sentence combined with both past simple and past progressive. Before we start again, past progressive, past continuous is before past simple, is longer than past simple. So let's go. Here's we have two actions. They were enjoying the morning when the thief stole the briefcase. Perfect. Which action happened? We have two actions. Enjoying the morning with a cafe ice cream, as you can see now, a coffee, then an ice cream, or the second action about the thief that stole the briefcase. Which one? Okay, look at the tense here, line of the tense. They were enjoying, taken for example 10 minutes. Okay, let's say 10 minutes. During the 10 minutes, so this is now past progressive. They were enjoying. A sudden action happened, stole. So stealing as another action, a sudden action happened here. So cut this one, cut the past progressive. That's right. So you can say what? The past progressive is before the stealing. So that's why stealing action is a past simple and enjoying is a past continuous or progressive. That's right. So they were enjoying happened first. The morning when the thief stole the briefcase. So when followed by stole, past simple. When always followed by past simple. This is how to differentiate between them in one sentence. Ask yourself, which action happened first? Let's go to another example. I was eating dinner when he called me last night. So I have two actions here. I was eating dinner. So eating dinner. Call me. Someone called me. So which one happened first? What do you think? Sure, you were eating. For example, you start after before 10 minutes, and when you were eating dinner, sorry, while you were eating dinner, so for a while, for some time, say 10 minutes, during the 10 minutes of eating, someone, the phone rang, someone called you. So that's why calling action is a past simple, because it happened next. Now, when I was here, he was standing. When I was here, he was standing. He was standing when I was here. While he was standing, I was here. So I'm here now in another place. Okay. So let's see this one now. While I was watching this, it was expensive. While I was watching, it was expensive. Okay, I came to take Karak tea. I came while he was working. I came while he was working. I came while he was working. Okay, I bought a Pepsi while they were talking. I bought a Pepsi while they were talking. I bought a Pepsi while they were talking. They were talking when I bought a Pepsi. They were talking when I bought a Pepsi. Okay, hello again. Let's practice together to know the differences between past simple and past continuous or progressive. What you have to know before the practice or the exercise that we have today is past progressive is before. I mean, which one is happening first? Sure, past progressive, ing, was and were, is happening before past simple. So that's why I explain this point now as an essential point to know the difference between both. When you have a mixed sentence of a mixed tenses, both tenses in one sentence. So which one is it, a past simple or a past progressive? So which one? At this point, you have to understand this point that past progressive occurs before past simple, and the first action is past progressive. Yes, that's right, correct. And the second action is past simple, correct. That's good. Okay, let's go to share with you now a great file just to get the main point about all of them. Let's go. Past simple or past continuous or progressive. Let's see. Okay, fill in the blanks with a correct form. The past simple, second shape of a verb. Go, went, so went. Speak, spoke, spoke. Write, wrote, wrote. Or the past continuous, was reading, were writing, was speaking, were sleeping, and so on. Let's go. Number one, we play volleyball with Mary. When? When you call me. So I have here when. And when always followed by past simple. So the past simple of call is yes, cold. Yes, perfect. Cold. So cold. The past simple is cold. Excellent. So what about this one now? What about we play? So past continuous is first. So we were, verb ing. So we were playing. Perfect. So we were playing volleyball with Mary when you called me. So which action occurs first? Playing volleyball. I told you past continuous first. Always progressive is the first action before past simple. Second one, when the teacher, again, when the teacher, you have to know that when is always past simple. Perfect. So this one should be a past simple. I mean second shape of a verb. So come should be yes, came. Perfect. So it is now came. When the teacher came in, they should be what? Should be past progressive. That's right. So where they were. Yes, studying, study, ing, studying. So they were studying. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Number 3. The baby sleep when. Concentrate again. Look for when here or in the first of a sentence. And you have to know that after when always is yes, past simple. So when the telephone, second shape of a verb, yes, second shape of a verb, rang. Perfect. So rang. Thank you. Okay, what about the first one now here? So the baby sleep. The baby in the past was. The baby was. And verb ing, sleeping. The baby was sleeping when the telephone rang. So which action happened here first? Yes, the baby was sleeping. Then the telephone rang. So always past progressive is before past simple. Okay, thank you. Number 4. As I walk in the streets of Holland, I meet an old friend of mine. It's logic. You meet your friend first, or you were walking in the street? Sure, yes, walking in the streets, the first action, yes. So first action, as I told you, is always past progressive. Yes, so here is past progressive, should be I was walking. Yes, I was walking. As I was walking in the streets of Holland, second one should be past. I met. Past means second shape of a verb. So the second shape of a verb, meet, met. That's right. Perfect. Thank you. So what can you see here in this exercise that I will not complete it because I will send it to you in the description down just to see it and complete it, that again and again and again. Past progressive, past continuous was where ing is always before past simple. And you try to look at the sentence with the word when or as or while. When always followed by past simple. That's right, correct. But as or while followed by past progressive. Correct too. Thank you. So that's